It fits. We'll start tack welding it down and done. Morning. We're back at it this morning, back on the FJ. We're gonna try to get the inside controls dealt with today. So first things first, we're gonna lift this cab off, set it in the back, get it out of our way so that we got some light in there and we ain't hitting our heads when we're working. We decided before we could get the floor all done, we better finish the transfer case, which meant getting all the mounts for the shifter cables on. This shifter has been like an ongoing process. So I was just running a 205 in it when I originally started, and I got this thing from DJB, which it's an awesome piece. But then, after cruising to the Rubicon and stuff, I realized the need for a doubler. So I came home and redesigned and went to the off-road design doubler in there. I called DJB up and I said, hey, this is what I'm doing. These guys hooked me up. They sent me all the right parts that I can convert this shifter that I have for another stick. These guys are awesome. They got every little piece that I need. This is the transfer case bracket, bolts on, cable rolls into it. Pretty simple. So we'll pull this apart and put the middle shifter in it, which as you can see, it's stamped for high and low. These ones over here are rear wheel, front wheels. So pretty cool setup. We'll get this all put together. Alright, so this was pretty straightforward and easy, really. Now we are all set up, got all our shifters where they need to be. Front, high-low, front or rear, high-low. Now all I gotta do is bolt this bracket on. We gotta put this thing on, and then we are done. So we'll do that, and then we can finish the floor. I'm gonna have to poke it up underneath. Alright, so we got everything mocked up. This bracket's on. It's going to shift our stuff that we need, so we know it's not going to interfere with whatever we're doing now. So we'll pull it off and start building floorboard. Randall's getting all the little tabs taken off that we don't need that are going to poke holes in the back of my seat. And I'm dreaming up how to build that trans tunnel up over, so I think I about got it nailed down. We're going to get after it when he's done. We'll start cutting some tube and sheet metal work, and then we can start putting seats in it and get some controls in this. So evidently I forget lots of stuff because I've got about 5 of these things now. I haven't actually put one on a tape measure yet, but I think I'm gonna have to. So you just talk to it and then it plays back and tells you what your measurements were. JV sent me this one. Thanks, man. I got a kid that's pulling a motor out of a truck for me. It's probably interesting, to say the least. I don't know why he's not moving stuff. I'm sure he'll figure it out. This doesn't seem like a good idea what he's doing. I'm gonna get him to move stuff. He moved the wood truck. Now he can get turned around. He's gonna pull the motor out of that thing. We need the 6.0. That's good. All right. Where are you doing it at?
Right there. I just need to lift up like underneath it to get the tranny bolt.
Well, you can't just climb under it like that.
I can't?
No. No, I like you. I don't want you dead. So, why don't you lift it up a ways, stack some tires underneath of it so it won't fall on you, and then you'll be fine. That way if it does fall or bleed off, it doesn't squish you, okay? We'll go out and check on him in a little while on his progress and see how things are going. I think right there somewhere we got to figure out that angle and how to half it so that we can cut it and go straight across and back down to that side. Then we can start tacking it in, build this structure. Let me go find an angling device. It says that that is a 40, let's go 50 degrees. So what gets us back level? 22 or 25? Yeah, we cut 225s. My brain's working correctly. That should bring us back to flat. I'm a believer. If not, we just ruined $8. Get my brain on board this morning. Let's see if we do it the right way. Long side needs to be back there. I should be able to just cut it and flip it over, right? You're about to tell me I'm a genius, Randall. Just saying. Go ahead. Go ahead and tell me.
That is the luckiest guess I have ever seen in my life.
Hey, if you can't be good at anything, you better be good at guessing. That's all I got for you. Okay, so now I need to cut another one. A little steeper one down there. And then we'll cut one that fits in between the two that's on a 22. We should be able to weld both of those in there like that. Run a piece across to there. And then we can start building structure off the back. So I got to deal with this down here. This all has to get boxed in so it doesn't get water in it. But we'll get that done and go for it. We're going to tack these in here and build that top piece. That's going to be a smart thing to do so we know that this is
All leveled up.
Yeah. $47. Oh, that's a little too much horse ponies. That's 50, and that's 50.1. But I can see that they're not exactly square, so we'll get a piece of that cut and set it between the two and make it better. You see any problems with that?
I don't.
For a guy that can't do math, add, or read, we got that handled. Sometimes it's just better to be lucky than good. Yep, that's gonna work. I don't know if I can get to that. Now I think we can just take and build a little cap right there and weld that in on both sides. We should be able to bend this out of one piece of sheet metal. Cut a piece that's big enough, grind this all up nice, drill some spot holes in it, bend it, weld it in, and then deal with this trans tunnel. Well, let's go drag a sheet of 16 gauge in and we'll cut it. 18 inches. 18 inches, 18 inches, 19, 19, 19. Okay, it says in the fine print that that is the exact everything that we are going to need. Make all our hopes and dreams come true this holiday season. All right, there's our piece. Now we just gotta get the bends in it, right? 3 7/8, correct?
Yeah.
That's more better. If more better's a term, that's what it looks like. Let's go do some angling. It fits. We'll start tack welding it down and done. Now we just got lots of tack welding. Lots of tack welding to keep them idle straight. If you just go ahead and weld it, it pulls and warps and messes things up. So we're just easing along, getting her tacked in. Now I'll go back and tack in between every one of those, and we'll about have it. All right, we got that part done. I think that was the easy part. Now we got to try to make that other part fit here. That should be interesting, but we'll get it in, and then we can start mounting seats, get that all worked out. Steering column, just basically all the whole everything else that we have to do today. So, yep. We're gonna go out and see what Land's up to, see if he's about got it. How's she coming? Yeah? All you gotta do is get the wiring off the motor. You're about to get it. Don't give up, little fella. Then you gotta take these motor mount bolts out. Pull those 3 out, then the motor will come out. Okay. All right, good luck. If you need help, call someone else.
When a dad hears miscellaneous noise and thinks things are getting broken, you gotta go give it the quick check, the once over.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna just cut it off right here where it gets narrow. I'm gonna cut it off here first and set it down in. That way we can get good measurements and everything. We'll know a little more what we got. I think we can just cut a strip and run it up the side and tie it right into that right there. And then we'll probably cut it maybe right across that. Problem is we're gonna have to bolt this thing down and kind of build it in this truck so it stays where it needs to. It won't be horrible. We'll get it done. And then shifters will go in front of that, and then then normal shifter, transfer case shifter, other shifter. So, I mean, that's close-ish. Okay, so game plan. We'll put a new one in it. That was yep, exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the old grinder out, cut that across there, right out of there. I am got this mask sent to me. I don't know if I said who sent it, but I can't remember who did. But this grinder dust makes me cough, so I'm gonna wear this. Probably make me live longer. Who knows? I'm gonna try it. Going in, folks. Oh no. I've unslung it. Oh, you're still video. You're a funny guy, Randall. It smells like rubber. What if I cut the transmission in half?
Then we're
What's up, Landoid? That's when I start getting nervous. Oh, we got to take that into consideration right there. I gotta have a little, like a piece that comes straight down to bend up to that.
that's part of what screws in, right?
We can do all that though. We can do this.
I got a question.
No.
When is my tires supposed to be here?
If you would have just put your tires somewhere I didn't burn them up. We had a slight fire Sunday. I was burning the garden off, cleaning the weeds out of it. I thought it put it out. Came in the shop, sitting here drinking a cold Mountain Dew. Graydon comes in, he's like, well, Jace isn't gonna have a trailer anymore. I said, why? He said, cause it's on fire. And then he just left like no big deal. I ran out there, his whole little shop was on fire. Landon's 4-wheeler tires were burned up. So I gotta buy the kids some new 4-wheeler tires, so. You've gotta burn up the 4-wheeler tires to kill the bugs in the garden. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't mind that. That's gonna set up like that. We'll bend that. That's gonna warp into that. I think there's one side. Now we're
How are
gonna
you
build.
going to determine your bend on the top? You just going to roll that as you go?
I'm gonna get these sides built, and then I'm gonna measure the top, and then I'll hopefully be able to just kind of build it and make it fit properly. So I'm coming over there. I'll build the other side, then we'll cut this out. CAD cardboard, can't beat it. All right, we're getting there. It's gonna be pretty close, really. It needs to get shorter down here, though. That's gonna just about fit. And I'll start tacking it in. Kind of mangled that self-tapper. Okay, now we can build the last one. We weren't smart. We cut it exactly what the inside is. It's all good other than we need to make this side longer. It's got to be 1 inch longer. So we'll just add 1 inch to the bottom. We're good. It's gonna work. I'll go to tacking. Okay, I can't see where that one was. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have to do this now.
Why?
Because I bought it. If you're gonna spend American dollars on stuff, you're gonna get your money's use out of it.
Hey, I just caught you breaking that on film. Does that make you want to say anything to the camera?
Crap! What a bummer. Tap magic my butt. That stuff didn't work. Just kidding, I was horsing on it in a hurry. Gosh, never pays. Now I gotta get that out. All right, we're currently tapping these out to a standard thread because I broke my only metric tap. As you can see, I'm going a whole lot gentler this time. Shouldn't confuse anybody that we put American threads in the back and metric threads in the everywhere else. It just fits with this build where it's half Toyota, half everything else. Right. I guess let's fix this. Get that side cut off to match it. Maybe a little trimming underneath it here. It'll work. It'll look good, covered up with shifters and everything else. Won't even be able to see it. Well, I gotta get a bigger drill bit and drill those holes out now. That's where it needs to be drilled. That's how good the micrometer is at working today. We can get this sucker bolted back together. Oh, maybe. All right, we got this part buttoned up. Floorboard is put back together in this thing. It's coming together. Now we're gonna try to get a steering column in it, figure out seats. Anyhow, that's what we're gonna do. What we got here, some sort of an electric scooter. So let's see what there is in this here box. Oh, green.
It's big as well. Look at the rim. That is cool.
Look at them sweet pimpin' rims she's got.
They even got a little saddlebag.
Yeah,
that,
well.
that says like a Harley Davidson.
Okay. Okay, so this thing's pretty sweet. Got her all put together. We're charging the battery right now, and then we'll take this hog for a rip, see what she'll do.
Watch this thing do 125 miles an hour.
So we got this thing all assembled. We've got ourselves some flashers. Check them out. flashing. Headlights, high, low beams. We've got ourselves some signaling lights. Blinky, blinky, blink. Blink, blink, blink. Got ourselves a tutor. I've had her. Hey. Oh, it's fine. Look at that. We're burning up the box right there. Will the door shut any? Oh yeah. Fixed it. She rips right along. She'll do 40 miles an hour, which is as fast as you want to go on this thing. I can tell you that. All right. We're ready to rip now. We're ripping the old Copla around today. Go take Michelle for a ride. Room for two on this hog if you're headed to Orderville.
What's this thing?
This is our Copla. You know.
Oh my gosh.
She's a ripper.
Woo!
Oh yeah, she's a ripper.
Okay, do I get to try it? Alright. How do you drive this old Copla?
Well, you just get on and you go. It's all
I don't even know how
electric.
to put the helmet on.
There's
to
no
be
gas.
Quite honest.
You got her, Toyota.
Did I get it?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You gotta put the bug visor
Oh
down.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Now you're cool.
I got room for one more if you want to go to Aspen.
It's cold in there right now.
It's all electric, saves on gas, and it goes 40, people. Two of us can ride on this old hog. I think it's time to go to Aspen.
Yeah.
Get on the back for the
No,
last segment.
I'm not right.
Get on.
I don't need gravel rash, and I'm about to get it.
I got 40 bucks on a rack.
Oh man.
Didn't even die. Didn't even die.
It was close.
You guys want to check one of these suckers out, go look in the link in our description. They're pretty dang fun, I'm not gonna lie.
They're pretty peppy.
Here's your helmet. Here's your helmet.
They also make one of these electric bikes for golfing, so if you're into you can ride one of those.
Link in the description.